So, here we are with Jurgi from the 69 Eyes. Welcome to the CrankItUp bus.
All right, thanks. Thanks for inviting me. It's great to be here.
It's really nice to have you here. This is actually a favorite of mine, I have to tell you. I'm pretty glad that you're here.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Be sure to come to see us when we play like 10:30 or something like that.
We will. Cool. So you guys had your album out last fall. So you're out touring right now?
Yeah. Our 9th album, Back in Blood, came out like in the end of August, and since that we've been touring and touring and touring the States, Europe, Russia, everywhere, and now it's time for summer festivals. So basically we're still touring, of course, for Back in Blood, and we're playing all these summer festivals.
How many?
I actually just counted them, just to, if somebody is stupid enough asks that. I think something like 15, I think.
Oh,
and after
cool.
that we go to, then summer is over. We play all over Europe for these festivals. Then summer is over, and but not for us because we are going to South America for a tour. So we continue touring there and continue, having summer days there.
Do you have any favorite bands that you toured with?
Well, we played a week ago. We played with Kiss and Steel Panther in Finland. So I mean, that was like the best lineup that I can up with for a while. That was great.
We had the Steel Panther during the Sweden Rock Festival last week, and they were really popular.
Yeah,
crazy dudes, huh?
They're doing, for glam rock what glam rock deserves, in good and bad. I like it.
Well, do you have any favorite festivals?
Well, by far, honestly, I don't want to lick anyone's ass, but this festival looks like phenomenal. It's like it's great weather. Gothenburg, I just love it, and of course, like beautiful Swedish rockers, girls here. So looks great.
They are quite popular, I have to say.
Yeah. I mean, any festival in Sweden is always great for us. We just love it, and it's interesting because the 69 Eyes is a mixture between glam and gothic rock, and here in Sweden we have our audience is like nearly completely glam rock audience, and that's always like really great and outrageous looking people and beautiful girls and all that.
Since you brought it up, I have to ask you, when we say that we're going to interview the 69 Eyes, people say, ask about the goth and roll thing. So now I ask you, what is goth and roll?
Goth and roll was that was something that the record company sort of came up with some nearly 10 years ago, because we had a glam rock past, but also we were mixing like our rocking sound to more gothic and moody atmosphere in our music. And originally I guess you know about that, but goth and roll, the term itself, I guess it's a Swedish invention by a band called Funhouse from Malmö, who just came up with the term. I guess our record company people sort of borrowed the title, and it's been connected with the 69 Eyes ever since with that. But I mean,
and how long is that?
Well, I guess some nearly 10 years or something like that.
Because I heard it for a while.
Yeah, but I mean, so I mean, thanks for Swedes for the term. But I mean, in the end, I guess that's also a little bit old term, because like I already talked about glam rock. Glam rock is like totally reborn these days.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot
definitely.
Yeah, for Sweden, new wave of Swedish sleaze or something like that. Bands like Crash Diet and Baby Chain and so on. So, I mean, goth and roll was something to explain people who were maybe too narrow-minded to accept what's the deal with the 69 Eyes. Now, as the time has passed and glam is popular again, so I guess people also are more open for new ideas. So I mean, also like after goth and roll, we were called as gothic glam rock, and I guess in the end with Back in Blood, somebody came up with the term vampire rock. So I guess that gives the best idea at this moment of what the 69 Eyes are about.
Cool. And now when you guys been on tour, I want you to tell me about one of the best tour memories that you had. It don't have to be from this tour, I mean overall.
Well, as we are playing at this festival, and there's going to be Hell Yeah all the way from Texas playing tomorrow. One of the coolest things was like when we were touring in the States and a couple of years ago, and Vinnie Paul and you know from Hell Yeah, and actually of course from Pantera and Damage Plan came with his boys to see our show and invited us after the show to his home, and that was like amazing to have a great party night with Vinnie Paul at his own home, and it was great Texas hospitality, and that was like true rock and roll night. It was fantastic, and I hardly can wait to meet Vinnie here. I hopefully I heard that he's somewhere here.
We haven't seen him yet, but
yeah.
And the opposite of that, what's your worst tour memory?
Well, I mean, I don't too much like flying, so we are flying a lot.
Of course.
But we just flew here even, so every time there's a turbulence in the airplane, I don't too much like it. I'm actually.
You have to drink more Koskenkorva then.
Okay. Well, I have to do the show, so I can't actually drink. So actually, when we landed here 2 hours ago, it was really windy.
Yeah.
There was some strange turbulence, but I mean, yeah. Well, the worst moment on touring is like when there's turbulence in the airplane, and that can happen any time. So, but that's a pretty little thing in the end. Touring is cool.
Cool. Since we're a bit short on time here, I'm going to finish with some, we call them the 5 fasts.
Okay.
Yeah? I'll give you 2 options and you give me the one you prefer.
Okay.
Okay? Are you ready?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
Jack Daniels or Lagavulin?
Jack Daniels.
Good answer. Rock and roll or girls? That's a bit tricky.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, rock and roll, of course, because with that you will get the girls.
Also a good answer.
Yeah.
Harley Davidson or Ferrari?
I don't actually have a driving license, so I have to take Ferrari because
so
I need a
bicycle
beautiful no, I need a beautiful girl to drive Ferrari, so I will be sitting on the other
being
side.
the real rock star, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. You like pizza or sushi?
I think sushi is old-fashioned. It was cool a couple of years ago. Besides,
so you think pizza is the new thing then?
Pizza is the new sushi, and especially be careful, kids. Don't choose anything with has tuna, because tuna is closer to extinct. So we have to, consider the environment as well. And as far as I've understood, I think sushi leaves bigger, carbon footprint if you eat sushi. So in that case, pizza is the new sushi.
Okay, that's good. And finally, the big question: Iron Maiden or Metallica?
None of them.
None of them.
No.
So I'll give you 2
I don't
other
like
ones.
metal.
Mötley Crüe or Guns N' Roses?
That's hard. I actually just saw Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, so did we.
Yeah, they were cool. Greetings to Chris Pittman, this cool guy. Well, I mean, okay. Metal Cruise. Well, actually, they are touring this year.
Yeah, I think they are.
Well, I have to say Guns N' Roses because I just saw them. But I mean, of course, I can't choose. I take the both.
Also good answer.
Elvis.
That's
Elvis.
good. Elvis or Johnny Cash?
Elvis.
Okay.
Elvis is the answer for everything.
That's really good. That's a crank it up answer, I think. So is there anything you want to say before we end this?
Keep your eyes on True Blood and listen to the 69 Eyes.
It's good.
Yeah, and Sons of Anarchy.
Over
good.
and out.
Yeah.
Thanks a bunch.
No problem.